kidding.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, dude.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. I'm gonna take my makeup off really quick because I asked some of you guys on Snap if you guys wanted me to do a favorites video or if you wanted me to do a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing now, and everyone said a tutorial, so that's what I'm gonna do because I'm a beauty guru, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, it's freaking hot, and when I'm hot I get freaking mad. Right there.
Can you move the thing? There you go. Oh dang, oh there you go.
Okay, so I start off with my eyebrows, and I actually do my foundation on top of my forehead first. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I don't like to do my foundation under my eyes first because if I get fallout from the eyeshadow, then it's gonna get on my foundation. So, but I don't like to put my eyebrows on and then have to go around my eyebrows when I do my foundation, if that makes sense. So the primer I use is this one. Zoomed in. Okay, it is the Maybelline Prime Shield Face Primer, mattifying, oil-free. It claims to prime skin to create a smooth canvas for makeup, mattifies and perfects skin, minimizes the look of pores and fine lines, lightweight and non-greasy. I'm very dry, but this doesn't dry me out. Other mattifying primers hella dry me out, like I look like a Dorito. Like hella crispy, like, you know what I mean? So I get this sponge. It is the Maybelline sponge. I like it because the tip of it is like super fine. Is it focused?
Yeah.
It's like super thin right here, like gets in there. So I get the butt end of the sponge and
but it's not wet.
Just go in. It's wet from this morning.
Oh.
Myra's a beauty guru over here giving me advice. See, I barely even put any foundation. So, I use focused. Is it focused? Focus on me. It is the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect Foundation plus Concealer 2-in-1. I use the shade Creamy Vanilla. This freaking foundation is life-saving. Like, I don't like heavy ass foundations like the Estee Lauder one or like the Hourglass. Those are just too heavy for my skin. I'm gonna show you guys how I start off. You see how my eyebrows like normally like that? I line the bottom very thinly. I just follow my natural shape. I don't go too into right here. I just do the end because the ends have to be the darkest. So that's where I start filling. Okay, so this is where it gets like kind of tricky. So this is like where I can easily make it a freaking square right here, but obviously I don't want that. So because this is so thin, it's like already like the width of my eyebrow, so I make lines like this. Can you see that? You see those lines? And then with the spoolie I just brush it out and it looks like natural hair strokes. Way better than my first ugly ass eyebrow that I had going on. Okay, there we go, that's way better. Oh. What eyebrows do to a person. I have no eyebrows, you guys, look at that. I'm bald. So So this one we're just gonna speed through it. So then I go in with the NYX Micro eyebrow pencil in, what shade is this? Espresso. And I go up and down just only in the front, just so that it gets more like thin brush, thin like hair follicles, so that it looks like hair, but obviously it doesn't look like hair because it's obvious that it's makeup, but you guys get the gist of it. So then I take the Real Techniques brush, the Deluxe Concealer brush. The end is a dual fiber brush. It is a concealer brush, but I use it for shadow because why the fuck not?
Oysters.
So this looks so nasty, but I put it to use. Myra gave this to me for my birthday, I think. It is the Morphe 39A palette, and I use the third one. And I like this brush because you don't have to really try like, whoa. I'm not trying at all. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. It's pretty like buffed out. Cute, right? Okay, so the next step is, believe it or not, I use my finger for this shimmer. Okay, I freaking love it. I go in here. I just like using my finger because it gets like, I feel like that's how the shadow is supposed to actually look. Like when you put it on the brush and then you put it on your eye, it's just not the same. So if you just put it directly, it looks so much better. And it's more pigmented. See, look. I don't know if you guys can even see what I just looked at, but you can also see that there is quite a lot of fallout. That's why I don't do the bottom. I mean my foundation there. I feel like this process is like the truth. I feel like whenever I see whenever I watch like beauty gurus tutorials, like they're already looking hella popping and they're not even halfway done. I'm like, dude, you skipped something. Why don't I look like that? Okay, so then I get the blank part of my makeup wipe and I clean it. Maybe I don't look like that because I'm ugly. Have you ever thought about that, Andrea? You don't want the truth. You can't handle the truth. But watch, you're gonna see at the end. Okay, so that is my shadow right now. So then I get a MAC 217, and as you can see, I did my makeup earlier. Filthy, disgusting, whatever. And then I get this shade right next to the shimmer shade. And I don't like, obviously it's like a super pigmented glitter and then it's just gonna go like light, like no. That's why I like to get like a semi darker color and just put it on the outer edges. And like I grab it at the end so that I can lightly move it around. So I darken that up a little bit. And then I go back in with my super fluffy brush, just like at the edges to soften them up and to mix all the colors together. I promise you guys it will come together eventually. Somewhere along the road. So then I'm gonna go back in with 13 from the Smoky palette and just highlight my brow bone. And I do the bottom half of my face now, and then I'll go back and do the liner and lashes. our next vlog is gonna be me at the Bad Bunny concert. So after Bad Bunny, we went to go eat and at some taco trucks on Crow's Landing. And if you're from Modesto, you know Crow's Landing is ratchet. And they broke into my friend's car while we were eating and we didn't even notice. And they stole my freaking makeup bag. So they stole my foundation, my concealer, my contour brush, like, oh my god, all this stuff. So I had to go to Ulta and Target the next day and buy everything. And it sucks because I got my favorite contour brush at Sephora and I don't think they even have it anymore. To highlight my under eye, I go in with the Milani Touch and Erase. Obviously it doesn't want to freaking, let me see. Well, this is what the freaking concealer looks like in Fair. It's pretty medium to full coverage. It's buildable, so I love it. It's really creamy. It's not drying. Like the Shape Tape is really drying on me, so I don't really use that for actual concealing. So yeah, I just go in and I blend, blend, blend. See, so like I said before, this is so thin that I can like go in the corner of my eye without touching my eyeshadow, but I still need to get where I need to get so that there's no like right here, sometimes I leave it red because I used to not be able to get in there. How freaking rude, it stopped recording. Like I was saying, I just blend. See? It just, wow. Wow. Crazy, huh? What makeup does to me. I'm a catfish. Cute. Or whatever. Okay. So then that is highlighted. So now I go in with my foundation. I showed you guys earlier, but I think it was a bad angle. So then I pump it on the back of my hand. I love that it has a pump, by the way. Super slept on foundation. And I go. I don't put a lot because this is really full coverage. Well, for me. I don't like thick full coverage like like the MAC one. It's super it's super nice, but look at it's already doing the most. I don't need a thick one. Wow. I'm gonna look really white. I'm just warning you guys. I'm gonna look white now, but then I go in and fix that with my powder. I look like the ring. So I'm done. Oh, see, if I zoom in, it doesn't look as bad. Okay, so I don't like to go in right away with the powder because then it's like still wet. So I'm gonna go and do my eyeliner. I use the Stila, and I'm gonna keep trying to focus things because I don't learn my lesson, you know. So I have hooded eyelids, but I don't care. I still go in with eyeliner. I will never not do my eyeliner. Even for my wedding, I'm gonna be snatched. It's matte, it's waterproof. I used to use a NYX one, that was like my ride or die, but they discontinued it. Just like every other thing I love in life. I'm just kidding. To get it the most accurate, take both steps at a time. Don't do one and then do the other and try to match it. So they're pretty accurate. So then I just connect it. I feel like that's so easy, but I don't know why I'm overthinking it right now. I go in with this fluffy brush from Wet n Wild. I got it at like Walgreens or something. And then I use 2 shades of the Better Skin by Maybelline. Bomb, 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 life-saving. See? It's starting to come together, whatever. My foundation lips. Okay. Oh wow. He's doing good. So that's it for the face. Just kidding. You guys think I was gonna skip the highlight? No, 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 honey. That is the grand finale. Next, I use the Morphe E56. It's a dense brush. And believe it or not, I use e.l.f. bronzer. This is so slept on. If you think it sucks, you don't know how to bronze yourself, okay? This isn't the brush I normally use though. So I can't really like snatch my face how I normally would with my other one that got freaking stolen. I also go in with the same brush. Just, oh, you can't even see. I think it's Rimmel Creamy Natural. It is a mattifying powder. I only use that on my T-zone because your girl gets oily. You cannot eat as many wings and pizza as I do and not get a healthy amount of oil, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my other lash is on, and all I have left is highlight. So I know this is actually the only reason why you guys came, is to see what I do to highlight. So, I use the Morphe R36 to highlight. I used to use a fan brush, but it would just make like weird streaky lines. I used to like swear by fan brushes, but I grew up. So now I use the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. Woo! It's actually no secret. I post it always on my Snapchat. Molten Gold. But let's see. I start off by doing this. I can't really see. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you guys this side until I'm done. So I just like go like this, swirl, okay. I put it really close to right here because that's where I feel like the most light hits. And then, so that it doesn't look too like patchy, I get the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Spray it. And then I go back in lightly though because now it's wet. And wow. Can you guys see? Look at. Oh, oh, oh. Blinding you. So, I'm done. All done, y'all. Excuse me? What was that? Wow. Yep. You see it. Look at. Look.
Wow.
Okay guys, that is the end of my tutorial. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Get on the train of success with your girl. Okay guys, that is the end of my tutorial. This is the finished look. I look like a baddie, I know. Bye.